Welcome, everybody, to the first ever RWF Pay Per View extravaganza. So, if you've been following along, or if you haven't, this is our fourth episode. So, it's 3 TVs and then 1 pay per view. So, the last Monday of every month, we'll have a pay per view. Hope you've enjoyed the build up so far. If you haven't, there's a playlist. You can go back and watch the first 3 very quick 30-minute episodes to get caught up. So today is the first RWF pay-per-view. It's my brand, RWF Outbreak, versus Jabroni's band, RWF Massacre. And he's going to be up first today. So without further ado, the floor is yours.
All right, here we go, and welcome. Hello, everyone, and welcome to RWF Massacre. This is Unbreakable. I am your president, the Jabroni. We're backstage. Cody Rhodes just walks in. Cody's saying, whoa, stop right now. You're telling me you're having our first pay-per-view without me? The Rhodes? The Cody Rhodes? You gotta be kidding me. I'm not booked. I'll tell you what, I will be on this card, and you can count on that, Jack. And he walks off, and I'm standing there going, Jabroni. I'm Jabroni, not Jack. Wow. Let's get down to ringside. First in the ring, the Dudley Boys, fighting off the crowd, swearing, going crazy at them. And his opponents, Ric Flair and Lance Storm. Ric Flair is looking beautiful, let me tell you this. He is ready for this match. It's a match that he's not really fond of, a table match. So to win this match, you have to put your opponent or opponents through a table. Ding, ding, ding. Dudley Boys run at Flair and Storm. Flair and Storm turn around, hold the ropes down. The Dudley Boys over the top rope. Storm runs the ropes, dives over onto the Dudley Boys. Dudley Boys are down. Devon gets rolled back in the ring. Flair does his Flair ropes into an elbow drop. Bubba Ray and Storm fighting on the outside. Storm gets a table and puts Bubba Ray on it. He gets to the apron. Lance Storm is going to win the match. Devon cuts him off with a big clothesline. Flair with a back rake to Devon. A back rake. He gives him a back rake. I lost my spot. Shit. Shouldn't have done that.
We're live, pal.
Oh, God. Bubba Ray still on the table. Devon and Flair on the apron. Flair with a pile driver on the apron to Devon. Devon rolls off and onto the table with Bubba Ray. They're both dazed. Storm gets back in the ring and dives over the top rope. He puts the Dudley Boys through the table. We have your winners. Here are your winners. Ric Flair and Lance Storm. What an upset for the Dudley Boys. Oh my God. What is going on here?
Woo!
Woo! Woo! Woo! Well, give me a second here. I gotta switch something.
A great match there. Ric Flair with a pile driver on the apron.
On the apron.
That's the new style, new school Ric Flair.
Yep. All right.
Ooh.
Woo. Ooh. Next match is a chainsaw handicap match. Coming down the aisle, Leatherface. And his opponents. Chris Jericho and Rob Van Dam. They're both coming out to Rob Van Dam music.
Might as well.
Might as well. Okay. You want me to explain this match? How it works?
Yeah, I think so. I've never heard of a
Okay.
chainsaw match.
Okay, so in a chainsaw handicap match, the only way to win the match is for one person getting hit with the chainsaw.
So whoever's murdered loses.
Well, not necessarily. You know,
You
it
could
could be, you could get the leg, you know, kick the leg out of your leg. Who
Fair,
knows?
fair.
Okay, all three men are in the ring. Ding, ding, ding. Leatherface runs at Rob Van Dam and clotheslines him over the top. Chris Jericho clotheslines Leatherface over the top. Jericho on the top rope. Moonsault on the Leatherface. Jericho playing to the crowd. Rob Van Dam rolls Leatherface back in the ring. He puts him in the corner. He calls Jericho to get a chair. Chris Jericho now grabs the chair, puts him right in the face of Leatherface. Rob Van Dam goes to the other side of the ring. Van Terminator to Leatherface. Leatherface is busted open. Chris Jericho now with a lion salt. Jericho grabs the chainsaw and starts it up and puts it in the middle of the ring. Belly to belly suplex to Leatherface. Leatherface cuts him off. Jericho is laid out in the middle of the ring right beside the chainsaw. The chainsaw is loud right in his ear. Rob Van Dam runs off the ropes. High cross body to Leatherface. Leatherface catches him. Big body slam onto Chris Jericho. Both men are laid out. Leatherface now goes to the top rope. Moonsault on the both men. But wait a minute. Rob Van Dam grabs the chainsaw. Leatherface lands right on the chainsaw. We have a winner.
Is he dead?
We'll find out next week. There's blood gushing everywhere.
Oh, God.
We can't really see what part of him got hit, but Leatherface is on the ground. Rob Van Dam, your winner. Okay. Our next match.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Cody Rhodes now coming down the aisle. He wasn't on the card, but you saw it first thing. He said he's going to be on the card, and you can count on that, Jack. Who is his opponent? What is he talking about? He's in the ring, and he's looking beautiful. Let me tell you this. Who is his opponent? The lights go out. Making his debut. The Macho Man.
Oh.
I can't believe it.
The hip hop album.
What a debut. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Savage coming down the aisle.
Great music selection.
Now Cody Rhodes now telling me it's going to be a respect match because Cody was not on the card. That he demanded that his match for this card would be against Randy Savage. Wow. What a match we have in store for you right now. Ding, ding, ding. Both men lock up. Cody pushes Savage into the corner. Savage is looking at him. Whoa, yeah. All right, you want to play games? I'll play it with you. Both men lock up again. Savage now pushes Cody into the corner. Savage is playing the crowd. Understand that one. Yeah. Savage runs at Cody. Cody ducks Savage into the corner. Cody with the hip toss. Savage gets up. Cody drop down with the slap to the face. Cody now goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out. Savage gets rolled back outside of the ring. Savage is looking stressed out. Let me tell you, he's starting to talk. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, give a little slap to the face. I don't know. Yeah, cameraman, get out of my face. Yeah. Cody dives to the outside onto Savage. We go a few minutes into the match. They're on the outside of the ring still, just going crazy. Into the guardrail. Reverse into the guardrail. Both men hitting the guardrail. Savage now in control. He's got Cody on a table. On the outside, Savage goes to the top rope with an elbow drop through the table. Rolls Cody back in the ring. Goes to the top rope with not 1, not 2, but 3 more elbow drops. 1, 2, 3. Savage wins. Savage wins.
Love that song.
Rock steady. Oh, there you have it.
Very nice.
What a great debut for Macho Man Randy Savage. All right, your next match. The Wet Bandits now making their way down the aisle. Now their opponents, Michael Myers and MJF. Wait a minute. No one's coming out. The music's hit, but no one's coming out. The Wet Bandits are staring at the entrance. Marv is confused. Harry is just going, oh, stop it. Stop the music. They're not here tonight. They're laughing. They're laughing. Wait a minute. From behind, MJF, boom, hits the Wet Bandits. Both of the men fly over the top rope. We're 10 minutes into the match. Myers is in trouble. MJF runs on the ring, but the ref makes him go back into the corner. Marv tags Harry in. Harry goes up top rope. A leg drop to Myers. 1, 2. MJF with the save. Myers finally tags MJF in. MJF takes out Marv and focuses on Harry. MJF turns to the crowd as Marv hands Harry the crowbar. MJF turns around. Harry goes to hit him with the crowbar. MJF ducks, pulls the pants, and rolls his tights with a 1, 2, 3. And your winners, MJF and Myers.
Wow.
Are these guys now a tag team? I guess we'll find out later on. Now your next match. Jim the Anvil Neidhart already in the ring. Tommy Dreamer now making his way down the aisle. We're 15 minutes in the match. Jim the Anvil is busted open. He's busted bad. A really brutal headshot to the head with a chair. Dreamer has Anvil. He's calling for the DDT. He hits the DDT. 1, 2, 3. What an upset for Jim the Anvil, losing again. Here's your winner, Tommy Dreamer. Making his way down the aisle. We got smoke going on. Ultimo Dragon! And his opponent. Whoa, we see a big Phoenix rise. Smoke going around. There's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of pyro. Hayabusa! Hayabusa now gets cut off. Ultimo Dragon over the top rope with a splash to Hayabusa. This match goes on with back and forth, back and forth. Big spots going on, moonsaults, arm drags. 10 minutes into the match, Hayabusa has Dragon in the middle of the ring. Springboard senton to the second rope, moonsault. 1, 2, Dragon kicks out. Hayabusa picks up Dragon. Tiger driver, then a fisherman driver. Dragon is laid out in the middle of the ring. Hayabusa to the top. Firebird splash, also known as the 450 splash. Hayabusa isn't done yet. He goes to the back. He goes back to the top rope. Phoenix splash. 1, 2, 3. Hayabusa wins. Ultimo Dragon with another upset loss. Your next event. He's taking his sweet time. The fans are going nuts. They're looking around. Where's he gonna come from? Oh my God, he comes from behind me! He's behind me! Oh my God! He's already busted open! He's had 3 beers before he's even get to the ring! And he keeps hitting them in the head! He's hitting them in the head! He's busted open! Not bad, but he's busted. Now his opponent. Making his way down the aisle in his debut match. The the Shredder.
Forgot about him.
Both men in the ring with a stare down. Sandman turns his back to yell at a fan. Shredder from behind, beating Sandman. This match is an all-out brawl. Sandman is busted open even more. The Shredder now, what's he got in his hand? What is it? He's got a cheese grater. He's cheese grating Sandman's head. Sandman's busted like crazy. Blood everywhere. Shredder looks for the pin. 1, 2. Sandman kicks out. Sandman now rolls outside of the ring. The Shredder runs to the ropes with a moonsault over the top and on to Sandman. Shredder now goes under the ring. What is he pulling out? He pulls out a barbed wire table. Both men now on the apron. Shredder goes for a power bomb, but Sandman cuts him off. Sandman now in control. He goes for a power bomb, but Shredder cuts him off. Both men now trading blows. They lock up, and both men jump off and through the barbed wire table. They're both tangled in the barbed wire. Both men go for the cover. 1, 2, 3. We don't have a winner. We don't have a winner. Both men's shoulders were down. This match, it's a draw. Wow. This match is a draw. I can't believe it. Well, we're not playing any music for that one.
Good finish.
All right. Now, for your main event of the evening, in a no-rope barbed wire death match. My Shane Douglas figure isn't open, so. Shane Douglas now making his way to the ring. And his opponent, the hardcore legend, Terry Funk! Terry Funk is looking amazing. He's pointing at Douglas. You are nothing, buddy. That's what he's saying to the camera. And their opponent, the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal Sabu! They're all in the ring. All 3 men lock up. Sabu pulls Terry Funk into the barbed wire. Shane Douglas drop kicks both men into the barbed wire. Sabu and Terry Funk are stuck in the barbed wire. Shane grabs Funk. A DDT to the Funker. Sabu takes Shane and whips him into the barbed wire. Sabu then grabs a chair. Leg drop onto Shane. And both men are now tangled in the barbed wire. 5 minutes later in the match, Shane is laid out on a table on the outside. Sabu wraps himself in the barbed wire. Leg drop through the table. Both men are stuck. Terry Funk now with his flaming branding iron to Sabu. Sabu rolls around. He's on fire. The Funker now pulls Shane Douglas out of the barbed wire and into the ring. A DDT onto Douglas. Wait a minute, Funker's not done yet. Funker now grabs a pile of barbed wire, lays it in the ring. He grabs Shane Douglas again with another DDT. He's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. We have your winner, the first ever RWF Massacre champion. It's an ECW belt, but that's okay. Terry Funk! Thank you for watching RWF Massacre Unbreakable. We will see you next week.
All right. I like that. We've got your first ever champion in Terry Funk.
Terry Funk's the champ, bud. Woo.
I like that. I really like the chainsaw match. I did not see that coming at all.
No.
That was really cool. Great show. It's harder. I found it is harder to write matches, but that was great. That kept me entertained. And Macho Man is here.
Macho is here, guys. Woo.
All
Let me
right.
tell you, this figure, man,
I know, that's a great fig.
it's so good.
I somehow have to follow a barbed wire death match.
Nah, we're opposites. You know what I mean? No competition here.
That's
you
true.
know?
That's true.
That's what's so good about this. No
competition. That was great. I really enjoyed that. I wish that the only problem is I wish I could actually see these matches for real. That's the only problem. But they're fantasy.
Well, you never know. I can do it.
All right. Well, I'm ready if you're ready.
All right, buddy. I'm
All right.
excited.
Oh, 1 second. I'll just do that. Make sure we can hear all that. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the first ever RWF Outbreak pay-per-view. This is Pile Driver. I am your president, Tyler Conium. We're very excited for tonight's show. We've got this finals in the Stampede Championship match with Bret Hart versus Kenny Omega. We've got the Young Bucks versus the Brothers of Destruction in a tag team casket match. And your main event tonight is Hulk Hogan versus Nailz. All that and so much more at Pile Driver. Let's go down to ringside.
Love that song.
So good. Your first match for tonight is a fatal four-way match to determine the new #1 contender for the Stampede Championships. Already in the ring is Bruiser Brody and Owen Hart, whose brother later tonight will compete against Kenny Omega for the championship. But as we mentioned last week, the fourth man in the fatal four-way is a mystery opponent. Who is that going to be? The lights are gone out. There is some smoke billowing around the entranceway. Wait a minute. Is it? There's still smoke. There's a lamp. There's a lamp on the runway. Could it possibly be? We see a carpet on the ground. A carpet's been rolled out. That's Aladdin. The mystery opponent is Aladdin. There he is. Aladdin is walking down to the ring. You've got to be kidding me. He is here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Owen Hart versus Diamond Dallas Page versus Bruiser Brody and Aladdin. Ding, ding, ding. Everybody's looking at each other. Owen, DDP, Bruiser Brody all looking at each other and then looking back to Aladdin. Look to each other. They look to Aladdin and they all attack him. It's 3-on-1 versus Aladdin. They're putting the boots to him and they throw him outside of the ring. He's down on the outside. Bruiser Brody on the inside has the upper hand. We've got DDP in one corner, Owen Hart in the other corner, and Bruiser Brody's going back and forth, leveling them with elbows, back and forth, back and forth. They both fall down. He picks up Diamond Dallas Page, gets him in a powerbomb position. Crowd's going wild. He picks DDP up for the powerbomb, but Owen Hart is up. As he goes to slam him down in the powerbomb, Owen Hart grabs DDP by the waist, flips him back into a German suplex. 1, 2, but Bruiser Brody breaks it up. Owen Hart now is on the offensive end. He's got DDP and Bruiser Brody are down. It looks like he's going to try it. He's going to go for a double sharpshooter. He's got it locked in. He's got Bruiser Brody and DDP locked in a double sharpshooter. Wait a minute. Aladdin has slid in the ring and he breaks it up before they can tap out. Owen's pissed off. He gets up. He's yelling at him. You can hear him yelling right in Aladdin's face. Who are you anyway? What are you even doing here? He charges at Aladdin, but Aladdin ducks the clothesline and Owen Hart spills right over the top ropes. He's hanging there though. He's hanging there Shawn Michaels style. He's hanging there. His legs are kicking. Aladdin reaches out and says, "Do you trust me?" Owen Hart goes to grab his hand, but Aladdin kicks him off the apron, kicks him right down, and he spills to the outside. Aladdin turns around. Bruiser Brody's charging him, but Aladdin slide steps him, and Brody flies right over the top ropes too and crashes right into Owen Hart. Aladdin is climbing the top ropes now. A missile drop kick to Diamond Dallas Page, and he covers him. 1, 2, 3. The number one contender for the Stampede Championship is Aladdin. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Wow, what a debut by Aladdin. We saw his trailers for his movie. We did not know he was going to be on the show tonight. Unbelievable. Woo. Next up, we've got a tag team encounter. We've got Matt Cardona and Brian Myers are in the ring.
And that brings us back to the present and the Zack Attacks reunion concert. Friends forever. It's a nice idea.
The Zack Attack is out now. Zach Morris is talking on his cell phone. Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty are with him. They're walking down to the ring. They're high-fiving the fans. The fans want nothing to do with them. Cardona and Myers, they're in the ring and they're ready. Ding, ding, ding. The match starts with Shawn Michaels and Brian Myers on the inside. Right away, HBK has gone to work on the knee of Brian Myers. Brian Myers now, he's whipped into the ropes, but Zach Morris grabs his feet from the outside. Myers is turning around. He's yelling down at him. But Zach hits him right in the knees with his cell phone. Myers is down and he's hurt bad. He's hurt really bad. Those are giant cell phones from the 90s. HBK walks over to pick up Myers, but he catches him in a small package. Was he playing possum? 1, 2, he kicks out. Myers does look like his knees hurt, though. He's crawling, trying to make the tag to Matt. Can he get there? He's reaching out, but from behind, a chop block from Shawn Michaels. Myers is in pain. The ref's stepping over him. He's got to end the match. Ding, ding, ding. It's done. Myers cannot continue. The referee calls the match, and the Zack Attack have won. Coming out now is Mr. Perfect. He's in the ring. He motions to the ring announcer, "Give me the microphone." Mr. Perfect on the mic now. 2 weeks ago, I beat Brian Myers, no problem. And last week, I mopped the floor with that idiot Jim Duggan. Come on, RWF. Don't you have anybody that can face Mr. Perfect? Of course you don't. because I am absolutely Wait a minute. That's Finn Balor. Finn Balor is here. We have not seen Finn Balor in Outbreak yet, but he is here. Oh my God. Finn Balor is in RWF. He gets in the ring. Ding, ding, ding. They lock up. We've got an incredible wrestling match right now. We're 15 minutes into the match. Mr. Perfect has finally locked Finn Balor in for the Perfect Plex. He's got him. He lifts him up, but Balor uses his free leg to kick Mr. Perfect in the head, and they fall. The move is released. Mr. Perfect is dazed. Sling blade from Finn Balor. He climbs up to the top rope. He hits the coup de grace. 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor is here, and he has defeated Mr. Perfect. This is unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Oh, will you stop it? Wow.
Up next, we see a casket is being wheeled down to the ring. Up next is a casket match, a tag team casket match. To win this match, you must put both of your opponents into the casket and close the lid. Coming out first, from Rancho Cucamonga, California, your RWF Outbreak Tag Team Champions, Matt and Nick, the Young Bucks. They do the Young Bucks pose. They're looking confident. They're looking good. They walk by the casket. They look a little eerie of the casket as they're inside the ring. And lightning strikes the ring as the lights are out. We're in the dark. Another bolt of lightning hits the ring. The lights come on and the Undertaker and Kane are already in there. And they attack the Young Bucks. They're beating them down. Undertaker and Kane with the double goozle. They're going for the chokeslam. They lift the Bucks up, but they drop down behind them. And it's a double super kick. Undertaker and Kane are dazed. The Young Bucks grab them to throw them in the casket, but they stop themselves on the ropes. We're later into the match now. The Bucks are still on the offensive. Matt Jackson, he does the Undertaker throat slit. Looks like they're going for the Meltzer driver. Matt Jackson picks up Undertaker in the tombstone position. Undertaker's kicking his legs. He falls back and reverses it. He's got Matt up for the tombstone. But Nick with a sling blade super kick. A springboard super kick, and he knocks the Undertaker down. Matt Jackson picks him up. He throws the Undertaker into the casket, but right as he turns around, Kane is there. He goozles him, and he's got him in a choke slam. He picks up Nick Jackson, and he choke slams him into the casket. Inside the casket is the Undertaker and Nick Jackson. It's just Matt and Kane left. Kane picks up Matt to go for a choke slam, but he slides over his back again. It's a super kick party. Another super kick, and both men are down. The Undertaker sits up in the casket, his patented sit up. He gets back in the ring. He picks up Matt Jackson for the last ride powerbomb. Nick's out of the casket now, and the Undertaker powerbombs Matt Jackson right onto Nick, and Nick falls out of the ring back into the casket. He's back in the casket. Kane picks up Matt. He takes him out to the apron. Kane and Undertaker, both with the big throat slit. Kane tombstones Nick Jackson right into the casket. They close the lid. Ladies and gentlemen, we have new tag team champions, Kane and the Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction. Kane has lit him. Kane has poured gas all over the casket. The Undertaker's got a match. They light the casket on fire. Oh my God, the Young Bucks are in there, and it's on fire as the lights go back out. Oh my God. Next up, our co-main event of the evening. It is the finals for the Stampede Championship. Coming out first from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, the best bout machine, Kenny Omega. Omega looks really good. He looks in the best shape of his life. And out behind him is the Hitman, Bret Hart. It's a Canada versus Canada finals for the Stampede Championship. Owen Hart is out with Bret, but Bret says, it's okay, Owen. It's okay. I've got this. And he sends Owen to the back. Ding, ding, ding. The bell rings, and we've got a technical masterpiece on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. We're 20 minutes into the match now. Both men are tired. We've had false finishes, submissions, brawling on the outside. They've done it all. Bret, Russian leg sweep. 1, 2, Kenny kicks out. Bret Hart gets him up. A backbreaker. Goes to the second rope, hits his patented second rope elbow. 1, 2, but Kenny kicks out again. Bret Hart has both of Kenny Omega's legs, and he's looking around. Should I do it? Should I do it? He steps through and turns him over. He's got Kenny Omega in the sharpshooter. Will Kenny Omega tap? He's trying to get to the ropes. He grabs Bret. He grabs one of Bret's ankles. Bret kind of falls to his knees. He's got him by the ankle. Kenny's rising up, and Bret Hart falls forward. Kenny crosses Bret's leg and lifts it up. He's reversed the sharpshooter. He's got Bret Hart in the sharpshooter. He's got him in his own move. Bret Hart struggling to the ropes. He grabs the bottom rope, and they have to break the hold. Kenny Omega he's got him from behind, though. He picks Bret Hart up for the one-winged angel. He tucks Bret Hart's head down. He's going to drop him, but Bret Hart grabs him in a sleeper hold. He's got Kenny in a sleeper hold while he's still on his shoulders. He's got it locked in. Kenny Omega, he runs up to the corner. He kicks off the second rope backwards, pinning Bret's shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, Kenny Omega. He's won the Stampede Championship from Bret Hart, from one of Bret Hart's patented finishes. Bret Hart is annoyed. He's in the ring. Kenny Omega raises the Stampede Championship title over his head. Bret Hart walks over. He sticks out his hand. Kenny Omega shakes his hand. 2 Canadian wrestlers. They shake hands. New Stampede champion, Kenny Omega. Oh my God! It's Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's Austin. It's Austin. Austin comes down to the ring. Bret and Kenny Omega look at each other like, what's going on? Kick to the gut, stunner to Bret Hart. He walks over, kick to the gut, stunner to Kenny Omega. He has just stunned both men. He grabs the Stampede title. He goes up to the corner, holds it up with the finger. He throws the title back at Kenny Omega, and he's walking right back out. Stone Cold Steve Austin is here. Oh my God. Wow. Woo. Woo. What a bout. And now it is time for your main event of the evening. Making his way to the ring for the no disqualification match for the RWF Outbreak Championship. Accompanied to the ring by the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, by Repo Man, and by Andre the Giant, Nailz. All 3 men are going to be around ringside with Nailz. Hulk Hogan is really up against it. And music, Hogan's music hits, the crowd erupts. The crowd goes wild. Hulk Hogan's walking down to the ring. He's pointing. He looks good, even though he's been beaten down the last 3 weeks. He looks good. He gets in the ring. He rips his shirt off. He looks across the ring to Nailz. You. Ding, ding, ding. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a technical masterpiece like we saw in the last match. Nailz is choking Hogan. He's eye gouging Hogan. He throws Hulk Hogan to the outside of the ring, and Andre's standing on his back. Those ribs have been injured. They are being re-injured. Repo Man comes over. He hits him with a wrench, and Hulk Hogan has been busted wide open. Hulk Hogan is a bloody mess. Back in the ring now. Nailz hits Hogan with a big boot. And Nailz hits a leg drop. He's doing Hogan's moves. 1, 2. Hulk Hogan kicks out. Hulk Hogan is hulking up. He looks around. Hulk Hogan's hulking up. Nailz punches him. It doesn't faze him. He punches him again. It doesn't faze him. He's shaking. Nailz punches him. I don't think so. Punch, punch, punch. He throws Nailz off the rope and he hits him with a big boot. Hogan bounces off the ropes. He's ready to hit the leg drop. But Ted DiBiase grabs Hogan's foot. He grabs his foot so he can't hit him. Andre the Giant throws a crowbar into the ring to Nailz. Nailz is getting up and he hits Hogan with the crowbar right in the head that's already been busted open. He rolls on top of him. 1, 2, 3. Here is your winner and new RWF Outbreak champion, Nailz. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Nailz has beat Hogan and is the champion. DiBiase's in the ring. Repo Man is in the ring. Andre the Giant is in the ring. Nailz is holding the title. He walks over to the $1 Million Man. The $1 Million Man lets out a laugh. Nailz hands the title over to Ted DiBiase. He's forfeiting the title right here tonight. We have another new RWF Outbreak champion. It's the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Hulkamania is dead. Hulkamania is dead. We'll see you next week at Outbreak.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
That's the show.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. As I was writing it, I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, this part's going to be fun.
Aladdin.
Yeah. That was the last thing I wrote. I've had it as a mystery person the whole time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know who it's going to be. I've got some guys. I was like, let's just do Aladdin. Why the hell not? And then I'll make him win because why not?
That's amazing.
There we go.
Whew.
A lot of surprises tonight. And that leads into the second week. So great show. I really enjoyed that. I've got to recover my voice now after all the yelling there. I thought not having to do promos would save my voice, but turns out I got really into my own show. I was getting excited about my own show. So hopefully it wasn't too loud in the microphone, but
that seemed fine in my ears. So
cool.
I'm hoping mine was pretty good.
Sounded good to me.
All right.
All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the first ever pay-per-view. We'll be back next week with the fallout from the pay-per-view, and we'll see what happens. Dig it.